Do you ever think about how much social media and video games and the like of those actions that you do, things that you do, how they have a toll on your mental health? I know that I used to spend all day on multimedia platforms because my kids were in school, so I was able to spend all my time on there. And it was fun, but I didn't get anything done. I didn't get anything achieved. I'd find things on there that would make me depressed and anxious and angry. There are a lot of different feelings that I would get by what I would see on social media. And I think sometimes it's even worse than regular media, what you see on TV. Because on multimedia, what do I call that? It's social media. They post things on there whether or not they're true or not. So you read it and it's like, oh my gosh, this is so horrible. And how can that be? And it ends up being a hoax. Well, then you feel just duped. You feel stupid. But I know that social media really can take a toll on your life depending upon how much you're on it. And now I basically have like 18 friends, which I don't usually even talk to them all that much because I don't really have anything to say. And if I do have anything going on, chocolate. I had a fudge round, sorry. I don't care. I am who I am. Anyway, you think about it, and it's like you read so and so passed away, or so and so died from this, way, and you read all this. Whenever I see something, I go Google it and fact check it because I'm not gullible. But I know if I see one of my friends and say their dog passed away or a family member of theirs passed away, I become very depressed. And the other thing is when you are sitting, this is from when in my past, when my kids were in school, and I would sit there on my laptop all day. That's all I would do, was sit there and eat and drink. I'd have my cherry Pepsi, diet cherry Pepsi, my bottle of Cheetos, and I'd have the bag of Cheetos gone and not even realize I ate the whole thing. So social media has more impact on your health than you think. It makes you squint. It's because I can't see very good. I need new glasses. And it has, you're immobile. You sit on your ass unless you have to go to the bathroom or you get something to eat or drink. But otherwise, you're pretty much immobile. So you spend a lot of time sitting. I don't know too many people who get up to, maybe they'll get up to go stretch or take a little walk. And that's usually what I do. I've changed my social media habits a lot since back in the day. I make it sound like I'm so old, but it's true. When I was younger and the kids were in school, I would be much more active on social media, and they would have better games to where you would have to interact with other people. Well, then it made it social media. People don't seem to understand that it's the whole idea around social media is to be social, to talk to one another, not bring people down, not criticize people, not be cruel to people. But you post something and there's always got to be a Karen who just, has got a shit in your pie. There's always got to be somebody who ruins the moment. And it's just rude. You want to be jackass? Go be jackass somewhere else. But I know that social media has taken a toll on people and their mental health, especially mine. it makes me very tired. I thought it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was only 9 in the evening, and it's like, I don't think that, I'm kind of getting weird here, but there was daylight savings time where we lost an hour. That one doesn't seem to affect me as much as the one where you go forward. That one seems to affect me a little more. And, you know, I always think the weather, of course, plays a role in your mood. You know, if it's rainy and gloomy, of course you're going to be kind of pissy and less ambitious. And I lack ambition, but that's been all my life. That's the way it is. And I know if it's beautiful and sunny and there's a slight breeze, I can't wait to get outside and just sit on a lawn swing and listen to music and hang out with my dogs and just chill out, you know. And that just makes you happy because there just isn't any stress at the moment. And not to say it's not around the corner, it just isn't right then and there. You're just having a moment of peace and tranquility, as long as the dogs don't bark, or the neighbor's dog. But that's funny. But it just, the weather, and I know I've done video on the weather and your mood, and nutrition and your mood and your moods and your, you know, your mental illnesses. Your entire environment plays a role in your mental illnesses, whether it's the weather, whether it's your nutrition, whether it's the company you keep, yeah, your friends, your significant other if you have one. There's a lot of things that play into your mental state and your mental well-being. Sleep, not that I know what that is, but that plays a role in your mentality. Your mentality. Sometimes I say things and then I think out loud if it makes sense. So just bear with me. But you know, there's so many different factors that play a role in your mental wellness, in your mental health. Animals and other people can really wreak havoc on your mental state. There's just those people who just can say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, and it throws off your day, it throws off your mood, it just ruins your life. And you shouldn't let it, because it's like, well, if you're petty, then leave me alone. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. I have enough of my own, thank you very much. But you know, if you look at some of the smaller things in life that play a role in your mental health, and instead of calling it mental illnesses, because I just don't like the word illnesses, it bothers me. I like to call it mental health, although the professionals call it mental health is something else. To me, it's whatever state of mind you're in, no matter what issues you have, it's your mental health, no matter what you want to call it. I always call it just mental. But when I was a kid, if you called somebody mental, that was implying that they're mentally retarded. And it's not that way anymore. Things have changed. And it's all mental. You know? Whether it's bipolar, whether it's borderline personality disorder, schizophrenia, it's all mental. And you just want that magic pill that makes it go away. But then I have the fear of who would I be? What would I do? It sounds crazy. What would I do? I guess I'd get a regular job and be a regular person. I used to be, until I suffered an extreme amount of trauma. That changed my life. So I'm gonna keep this a small video because David just got home. He went up to the hospital. One of our friends, his little girl, is 2 months old, and she has, I guess, whooping cough, but they didn't catch it soon enough. So she has these coughing fits until she turns so purple that she's almost black. And her dad has been with her the whole time and has witnessed these occurrences. So now she's in an ICU in Children's Hospital, and that's only 2.5 hours away from us. So I told him to go because he's a friend of ours, and I can't go because we have a puppy. And I just kind of hung out and ended up taking a nap for a while, which was nice. Yeah, I figured out my electric blanket. I turned it on, and then when I looked at the light, it was red, and I don't think I ever saw it be red before. So better still work because this house gets cold. So have a good weekend and try to relax and have some fun. Try to forget about life if you can, and do whatever makes you happy. Take care.